Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel Alexi. Today I'll be talking about a spooky legend that is tied to Halloween that you might not have heard about already. His name is Stingy Jack. Now, if you've ever wondered why we carve pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns, it all goes back to him. So, the reason I even thought about him or found out about him is I was trying to make a video titled The Real Origins of Halloween. And when I was reading some articles on the real origins of Halloween, obviously, jack-o'-lanterns came up and his name came up. Now, I thought to myself, I could have sworn I heard this name before, but when I looked him up, I clearly have not heard about him before, or if I did, it was probably like in passing. So I go look at pictures of him, right? The pictures kind of look spooky, a bit creepy. And that's what made me think, you know what? I think he deserves his own video, like a whole video by himself. So that's why we're here right now. And I'm about to tell you about him since I learned about this character just now. And I think he's actually pretty interesting. So let's get right into it. Picture this. Long ago in Ireland, there was a man named Jack. But Jack wasn't just any man. He was known specifically for being deceitful, greedy, and a master of trickery, which is why people called him Stingy Jack. This guy loved to play tricks on everyone around him, family, friends, even complete strangers. But the wildest thing about Jack is that he wasn't afraid to play tricks on someone much more powerful, even the devil himself. One night, Jack runs into the devil at a bar. Now, why is the devil at a bar? I don't know, but he's at the bar, okay? Now, most people would panic, but not him. He saw an opportunity to pull off another trick. Jack convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin to pay for the drinks. The devil, thinking this was some harmless fun, he agreed to it. But the moment he turned into a coin, Jack stuck him in his pocket alongside a silver cross, trapping the devil and preventing him from changing back. Okay, he's a pretty smart guy. I never would have thought of something like that, and I probably wouldn't be having a conversation with the devil either, but regardless, Jack clearly was thinking big. So Jack eventually agreed to free the devil, but only on one condition, that the devil wouldn't take his soul to hell when he died, which I think that's a pretty fair agreement, you know? And the devil didn't really have a choice, so he agreed to it. So Stingy Jack lived his life, continuing being like this miscreant, this, greedy person, whatever. And when it came time for him to pass away, he found himself in quite a pickle. Now, see, all of Jack's bad behaviors and bad things that he had done finally caught up with him, right? Because when he went to heaven, because of his sinful ways, they turned him down. They essentially told him, you can't come here. If you ever heard that saying, heaven don't want me and hell can't stand me, I think it probably that line probably came from this. He could not get into heaven, but the devil also was staying true to the deal and wouldn't let him into hell either. So Jack was kind of stuck. He didn't really have anywhere to go. He couldn't go to heaven, couldn't go to hell, couldn't go back to earth. So he was just kind of stuck in that middle ground. And the devil, in one last act to kind of mock him, gave Jack a burning coal to light his way through the eternal darkness. Jack placed this coal inside a hollowed out turnip, creating what we now know as the first jack-o'-lantern. It's also why it's called a jack-o'-lantern. Stingy Jack, that's where the name comes from. It never even dawned on me to question why those pumpkins are called jack-o'-lanterns, but here we are. And also, so I'm thinking to myself, Jack clearly is stuck in eternal darkness, because if he, needed a light, to me, it's almost worse where Jack is, because, honestly, it's always better than hell. So there we go. As the legend goes on, Stingy Jack has been wandering the earth ever since, with his only glowing turnip to guide him. Right now, he used a turnip, not a pumpkin. And they also say that they used turnips back then because it was in Ireland. Why did I say Ireland? I think I just tried to throw in an Irish accent. I'm Irish, part Irish. My grandmother, she's a proud Irish woman. Last name is Durbin. Back to the story. Over time, the people in Ireland and other parts of Europe started carving scary faces into turnips and potatoes, hoping to ward off Jack and other wandering spirits, right? And when Irish immigrants brought this tradition to America, they discovered that pumpkins native to North America were way easier to carve. And that's how the jack-o'-lantern was born. Also, there were pumpkins here. I don't think we had like a lot of turnips like they did in Ireland. And me steadily saying Ireland versus Ireland is going to take me out. But at this point, I just kind of have to keep going. Now, this is actually a pretty crazy story. I thought it was really cute. Like, it's not super scary, like the scariest story in the world, but I don't think it's supposed to be scary. I think it's nice sometimes just to learn about what traditions we do. Like, our history does matter. And I think a lot of times we don't even question why we do what we do. But I find it so interesting. I love sociology, and I love just learning about humans and society and how we interact with each other. And so I thought this was such a cute video because who wouldn't want to learn about Stingy Jack? Like, that's such a fun character. And hopefully I insert some clips or some cute pics that I saw online because I think it was really cute. I think I like learning about this stuff, and I hope you enjoyed it too. So make sure you comment down below what you thought about it or what character I should do next. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Bye.